Hello and welcome in. My name is Aiden Shields and I am the Sports Moron. So happy you could join me here today. I'm going to be talking a lot about all of the different trades that happened at the NFL trade deadline. It was the craziest trade deadline that really I think we've ever had. There was 10 trades that happened on the day of the deadline, plus there was a couple others that led up to the trade deadline, most of which I have already covered on this channel. So please feel free to look those up as well. But if you're excited to watch all the different content that I have coming out today, please feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. Really does help me out. But first and foremost, really wanted to talk about the Miami Dolphins trading for edge rusher Bradley Chubb. So what the Dolphins gave up for Chubb was Chase Edmonds, their 2023 first round pick, one of them, and a 2024 fourth round pick. In exchange, they got Bradley Chubb onto their team and a 2025 fifth round pick. So essentially what happened here was the Dolphins wanted to kind of shore up that defensive line. So they bring in Bradley Chubb, pair him up with Jalen Phillips and Christian Watkins in the middle. And it really just creates a really dynamic front three that can really get after the quarterback and stuff the run and do a lot of different creative things on that defensive line. I think this was a really great move because teams really need pass rushers in order to just be successful in the NFL at this point. You got to be able to disrupt the passing game of the opposing offense, especially when you're going to be playing against teams like the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. You have to be able to get after those guys, Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. So I think this was a really good deal for them. Now, they also shipped off Chase Edmonds. For the Broncos, this doesn't really make any sense. You already have Latavius Murray and Melvin Gordon. But what we know about the Broncos is Nathaniel Hackett has no idea what he's doing. So, why not get another running back who's not going to add anything to your offense? I mean, your offense sucks already, so who really cares there? But really what the Dolphins have done is kind of shown the NFL how you can manipulate draft capital to bring in really great players onto your team. And it doesn't even have to be just through the draft, but by trading that draft capital or by utilizing that draft capital in the draft. So, for example, the 49ers traded up 9 picks from the number 12 pick in 2021 to the number 3 slot, and it gave Miami a couple of first-round picks. Miami then turned those first-round picks into Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, and now Bradley Chubb. Just an absolute masterclass of how you flip first-round capital into dynamic players who can make an impact on your roster immediately day one they step into your building. And I still think they have a couple different first-round draft picks. I think they still have one in 2023 and one in 2024. So they've managed to gain draft capital, flip them into players who can perform for them right now, and still be able to build their roster through the draft in the upcoming years. It's kind of similar to what the Rams were trying to do, except I think the Dolphins actually kind of managed to manipulate it a little bit better than the Rams did. Now, ultimately, the Rams did go on and win the championship and everything like that, but I think the Dolphins now are in a good position to set themselves up to make that deep playoff push. And I'm just really excited to see what all they will do now that they have Bradley Chubb on their team.